What the heck? I didn't even know that music was going on. What the heck? Hello, chat. Welcome in. Hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Yeah, that's some interesting stuff. I'm just getting the session ready. And looks like everything's working. You know, that's the key word. It looks like it. Let's see. All right, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Put this over here. Get rid of that. I will save this. Keep these. Keep this open. Wow. Wow. All right, chat. Let's see. Ooh, what's this? All right, put the piece of paper over there because, yeah. All right, now the last thing I need is I need roll 20 up. Aw, shit. Ah. All right, there we go. I got my coffee and everything. I'm all ready. Who's there? Oh, hello. Oh, I won't hurt you, man. What's going on? Yeah. Nice. Hell yeah, it's finally happening. Yep, that'll happen. Yep, that'll happen. Pretty much the same. Yeah, I was nervous. It's uh, did it go well? Yeah, I think so. It wasn't. It was. Yeah. I was live at the time, but yeah, like it was. It was okay. Hmm. Yeah. I don't know. Like, I know you've been playing now for a couple years, and you know the characters, and you know the rules and everything. But yeah, like there's gonna be things you don't know, and like you just wing it sometimes if you need to, or sometimes you could just look up the rules really fast. And that's just how it's gonna be. Yeah. Oh, really? Cool. Huh. Oh, that's good. I think D&D Tools does have races, but it's not like easily accessible. Like it's kind of like doesn't work very well, I don't think. Ah, really? That's weird. Even like when you searched it like specifically. Oh, okay. Yeah. Huh. Yo, what up, everyone? Holla. Just base boost. Bull. Huh. What the heck? That's weird. Not weird that, she sounds better, but weird that unplugging it just reset it or something. Yeah. That's crazy. Hmm. Yeah, you sound good. This is all I need. You're like, I like the recap. It's like, I'll put you guys on stream right now, so people can hear you. Just letting you know. All right, you guys are on stream. So everyone wanna nice.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, hardcore.
Talk about timing.
I had to cough, but I waited until we were on stream.
You had to deliberate for a second. It's like, should I mute myself or should I let all of Hydaland's fans hear me cough?
Oh, I just absolutely let all of them hear it. That's what they came here for.
Yeah.
It's just a bit of fan service, you know.
Reverse ASMR.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. What are we doing, Hydalann?
I think we're waiting for Defined, right?
No.
No, Define's not going to be here. He said he's not coming because he has to. He has to
Got
get up
really early.
Oh,
super
right.
early.
Okay. Well then.
All right, guys. This is the session where we TPK. We don't have the binder with us.
Yeah.
Damn.
We don't have the person who can solve literally all of our problems on a whim.
We fail every knowledge check.
That's all I'm saying.
I got knowledge
We fail
local.
all our bluff checks.
Kinda.
We fail everything.
Oh yeah, don't buy anything today
Why?
because normally we can get a haggle with diplomacy from Algernon, but we can't do that now.
Don't buy anything.
Don't save your money.
Part of me thought it was something related that happened last session. I was like, oh shit, what happened last session? And I was like, oh wait, no, never mind.
There's been an apocalypse. There's been a recession. Everything has gone up in price. Inflation is crazy right now.
Wait, was everyone here for last session?
I was not, no.
Okay.
But everyone else was.
I mean, some things did happen, definitely.
Yeah. Hardcore kind of gave me the rundown of like majority of the stuff, like the big stuff that happened.
Oh, okay.
And now Saturday we'll give chat the rundown of what happened.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
last time on D&D,
we were in the Dragon City enjoying the wonderful birthday party, and we decided time to scoot before, any risk of anything happening pops up. So we hit up the kobolds. We're like, yo, how do we get out of here? Kobolds are like, have a beer. We're like, please, how do we get out of here? And the kobolds are
That
like,
was not how your character was. Your character definitely had a beer.
I mean, Astilbe had a few.
Yeah.
Everyone else was like dragging him by the collar, being like, okay, let's scoot.
We did scoot.
Yeah. We went to the stations and to the up city, and on that cliff we saw the floating islands in the sky. We were like, that looks sick, let's go. We used windwalk to turn into gaseous forms and float our way up there and found a fortress. What was it? Algnon and Cora went back to their physical form, wandered around a bit, and Astilbe did some searching in the gaseous form when his gem Zinnia was like, hey, there's a power source here. It's familiar, but it's dead. And so he's like, that sucks. So he goes to tell the others and he can't because he's in gaseous form. So he turns back, lets everyone know, hey, there's a weird crystal going on here. Let's check it out. And that's where we met Isabella, a lady who looks like she's made of ice with glowing eyes. She is connected to the fortress, part of the fortress, mayhap. She takes us to a pool and gives Cora and Algernon visions of a giant, basically that giant thing from Nausicaa that obliterated the world. That giant guy, yeah, he's in this world, sleeping. And there's a book to wake him up, and we don't want anyone to wake him up because that would be bad. He would probably obliterate the world. So we hear that it's a Galtharian that has the book. So we need to, I somehow missed why we need
You
to see
got
the dwarves, but the dwarves are going to help us find who has that book.
and learn more about the book.
Yes.
Yeah, that
And
pretty much sums it up. Yeah.
yeah, I think we're still on the floating island. I don't think we ever left.
No, you
Yeah,
guys
Oh,
we
okay.
left.
had a sleep.
Oh, we did?
Yeah, you guys are all the way down at the bottom there.
Oh, yeah?
Because you guys spent like half a day traveling there because you guys have uber speed walk in the air. And you guys can move anywhere
Oh.
in the island and like really, really fast.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's pretty cool. Just thank your cleric.
Thank you, cleric.
Oh, thank you,
shit.
Haley.
Oh, was that me? I
Huh?
did things?
Yeah, you did things.
The cleric, is that me?
that was me?
Yeah, you know Windwalk. You can make us travel really, 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 really fast.
Oh, that's right. See, I'm just here for the team. In spirit and
Exactly.
not in spirit.
Well, you helped the team even when you weren't awake last time.
That's crazy.
Haley's sleep casting.
Something happens while we're all like at the campfire and everything, and be like, "God damn it, Haley, you're smelling in your sleep
just-
again."
The wild magic
just
cleric.
snoring. She's snoring and she's got a snot bubbles like in and out, and it just pops and boom, Windwalk.
That would suck. Like a little stop bubble pops in and be like, "Fireball, thunderbolt."
All right. Did everyone remember to clear out Haley's sinuses before we go to bed?
Oh boy.
She has a whole routine beforehand and everything. It's like, is that necessary, Haley? I don't know. Do you want to
She's-
die while I'm sleeping?
She's got a CPAP.
Dang, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
I love this headcanon. All right, so yeah, I guess we'll be traveling now.
Kinda, yeah. Well, I mean, you're at the fortress, right?
Oh, we already made it to the fortress.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, you guys made it there uber fast.
Wow. All right. In that
has been
case,
3
I
weeks.
suppose. Okay. What time of day is it?
What time of day?
We gonna be like barging in at nighttime? We gonna be showing up first thing in the morning?
So I'm sorry, we're still at the fortress, or we're no longer in the floating?
I think we're at the Dwarven Fortress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay,
you're
we're
at the dwarven fortress.
Okay.
Yeah, lots of fortresses around here, apparently.
Yeah, I was a bit
Mhm.
confused. I was like, wait a second, which fortress?
No,
We left
the
the
island
fortress,
had
now
the
we're at the
ruins.
Oh, it was a ruin.
Yes.
Mhm.
One second. Got to trying to do something here.
It's okay. Take your time. I'll just work on other stuff while I wait. You bore me, Dungeon Master.
That's crazy. Chrome. Everyone speak.
Hello.
Check. Mic check 1 2. Check 1 2.
Okay, wonderful. Cool.
Oh, chat couldn't hear us.
No, I was just making sure I did a thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, buddy.
Sure,
Alright.
James.
All right. Map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
You're the map.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Spanish word?
Obra Español. I don't know.
Perfect.
Flawless.
Okay. Low key, I watch a Spanish VTuber once in a while, and she has like a series. It's like word of the day. Yeah. Sometimes I watch those. Do I remember any of it right now? Nah. But
your brain, your brain does know it. It's just,
yeah.
it's just chilling right now.
Yeah. Brain is a bit scared right now. He's like, oh no, what is it called?
It's not Chibidoki, is it?
Oh, what? No.
Okay. Because I wouldn't call that a word of the day. I would just call her like shouting out like curse words in Spanish all the time.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, so I believe where we like really left off is you are entering into the city. And you guys have made plans to kind of talk to the dwarves and figure out where this book is. You know, that these books or book of what you need.
Yes.
How do you want to go about doing
yet.
that?
We're not in the city yet, are we?
Unless there's something you want to do before entering this city, like you could just enter.
Oh, really? They'll just let us in?
Yeah, they know your faces by now. Like, you know, like we don't have
Not
to go through the whole thing of like, who are you? Blah blah blah. You know.
They don't know my face, or Astilbe's.
Yeah.
They see it.
Missing
they only
Haley
recognize
is
half
just
the
so
party.
trustworthy.
I think
They're like, oh, you're with Haley. You're good people.
I think what it is that they see Algernon and they're like, oh, it's this guy.
Derogatory. Oh, it's this guy. All right, let him in. There's no point in arguing with this guy. Just let him in.
For some reason, I felt like I need to let him in anyways.
I get the feeling that if I say no, he's going to make a very convincing argument for me to change my mind.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you clarify time of day?
Right, time of day. I think it's nearing nighttime. Probably took you half a day to get here, and then to do, you know, the whole walk in, get checked, da 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 da. So yeah, it's nearing the end of the day.
Okay.
Let me get the actual calendar. And you guys can explain to me how you guys wanna go about looking for this book. Because you will remember that when you guys talked to Isabella, she mentioned that the dwarves had it, or had a book, had knowledge about maybe what this thing is, or how to stop it, or how to turn it on, or, you know, they had information.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would say maybe we could go to like a library or something.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe the books in the library. That's usually where you
Yeah.
find books.
That's what I'm saying. Or like we could ask like the person there who's in charge to see if they have any knowledge about it of something like this.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so the thing we're looking for is a giant construct or a book to awaken a giant construct. Is there
Mhm.
anyone? You guys have been to this city before, right? Do you know of anyone who might know a thing or two about constructs?
Fantastic question that I cannot answer. Because I
Haley,
don't
feel like you-
remember.
I feel like you would.
Haley,
Haley,
you don't remember apparently, but Haley does.
yeah. Mystic has no
Classic.
knowledge of remembering said thing.
Yeah, and it's like this is 6 months ago, Haley. So
Oh shit! 6 months ago. That's when I found out I was pregnant. Oh god.
oh no.
Oh my goodness.
You remember at the artificer's workshop, there is a man, a dwarf named Durbear.
I
Durbear.
remember Durbear.
Durbear.
He was supposed to. He helped us with getting to the Underdark, right?
Yeah.
I remember him. Yeah.
You know, there was a little bit of like, I help you, you help me, and you guys did like, you know, the goblin stuff. You killed a lot of goblins, and yeah,
Mhm.
That was the first time we killed a lot of goblins.
yeah.
Mhm.
That
Okay,
was a sneaky
so
mission.
we could check out Durbear then first.
Alrighty. You head
See
down
if you
to Durbear's artificer workshop, and standing outside, it looks old, or it looks odd compared to the rest of the buildings of the dwarves. You can see big bronze gears on the buildings grinding away. There are tubes and vents sticking out of the building as well. Inside, you find a nice living area with couches, glass lighting up the room from the ceiling, and some of these tubes even have like what looks to be like liquid magic, you know, glowing. Like, you know, some would be like lightning or fire, and like this is just a couple of the weird things you see in the artificer's workshop.
This is about what I would expect from someone who practices like, I don't know, magic shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cora's gonna walk in and like look around, see see if anyone's home.
Well, you walk in and you do see someone. You hear the pounding away of like metal and this like grinding instrument that he has in his hand is
He's got power tools.
he's got a power tool.
Yo,
Sure,
let's go. He's
chainsaw
got an
going
impact
on.
driver. Yeah. Hey, Durbear, is that a DeWalt?
Yeah.
Oh, Ryobi, you cheaped out? Come on.
Yeah, sure. We only had Ryobi's.
Dang.
Yeah.
All right, maybe this guy isn't the expert on constructs we thought he was.
Yeah, DeWalt was, 1,000 years ago. Lost tech.
I like the idea that DeWalt doesn't survive 1,000 years, but Ryobi does.
No, you see, it's they had to come up with a new one, and Ryobi is their version.
Okay.
They just couldn't replicate the intricacies of DeWalt.
Yes, of course. Anyways, Cora's going to speak up. Hey, excuse me. This is your shop, right?
Oh, hello! Oh, you're a tall one.
Yeah, astute observation, little man.
And by no less, you are a Goliath. Wow! From all the way up there, I bet you can see anything. Look, have you
this guy's-
seen my tool anywhere? It's the little cranky one.
The a, no, I haven't seen it.
Ah, dang. Been looking for it
Well,
all
actually,
day.
hold on. Could I spot to see if I see it? Like,
Yeah, give me a spot check.
sweet. And oh my god, there's so much stuff. Yep. Yep.
We love stuff.
Pull down. Yep. Spot check. Go. Meh. Middle of the road.
You see all sorts of things that could potentially be a cranky tool. Whatever this this poor description of an item or tool.
Yeah.
And
Cora's.
go ahead.
No, continue.
Yeah, and you know, there's like one over there that looks like something could be. There's one over there. You're not too sure what this guy's talking about.
Cora's gonna pick up one of the options, hold it up, and say, "Is this what you're talking about?"
He looks at it. Oh, I actually needed that yesterday. And he'll like, he'll take it from your hands.
Okay, I'll let him take it. Not gonna try and steal it from him. Anyways, we actually came to you on some serious business.
Serious business. Okay, I'm listening.
You know anything about a giant ancient construct that somewhere on this continent that, when awoken, would destroy absolutely everything?
He like blinks at you. No, never heard of that. Giant construct. That does sound very interesting, though.
Yeah, we received a vision of the future from a fortune teller, something along those lines.
He like touches his chin. He goes to his workshop, and like he's like throwing some things around, and he's gonna make a search check. Oh yeah. 18 on the die, plus other bullshit bonuses that he has. He finds.
I swear, if he's looking for the cranky tool. If he's just decided this isn't worth the discussing anymore, he's moving on.
It was on top of his book the whole time.
Wait, book.
So he finds a old dusty tome and flips to a couple pages. Maybe it could be this. Oh, it could be this, but it's not big enough to. How big did you say it was?
Tall as mountains.
Oh, it's not that one. Maybe it could be this. And he'll like show a picture, and the picture looks like the scale is kind of like similar. It is a giant golem thing, or give me a second. Yes. Yes. Let's see. And he shows you a couple. Not just one. He'll show you 3 types. One kind of is descripted like clay. And then the other is kind of he explains to you like a giant flesh monster. And the next is made of iron.
Ooh.
And he tells you that long time ago, dwarves worked on a couple projects similar to what you're kind of explaining, but none have like ever been able to make anything like that for a long time.
For a long time, huh? I guess, but they were once able to make it.
That's what they say. I have no idea if they exist still or if they existed, but there's pictures, there's stuff about it.
Did Cora or Algernon like explain like what this like giant creation looks like?
I mean, the furthest I explained it was it's a giant construct the size of mountains.
Okay. Like no like physical description of it or anything?
Did we get a clear enough vision to be able to like physically describe it?
When you guys saw this thing, it was as if it had like a storm around it. And when it walked around, the storm would follow it.
Oh.
Okay. So it was
Well-
kind of like was like mist all around it cuz like we haven't unlocked this character yet in the game.
Fog of War.
Kinda. Yeah.
Dun, dun.
And when it walked around,
Mhm.
anything that it got close to froze.
Oh. So
Froze,
that's
like,
either
like ice kind of frozen
Yeah.
or like frozen with fear kind of thing.
Frozen
Okay.
with ice.
Okay.
maybe
The plot
It-
thickens.
it's so either the construct was generating these effects, or there was some sort of magic involved
Mhm.
to enhance it, or create these effects around it. But I guess we can try describing the effect and see if that rings a bell.
Yeah, if it's
Um,
possible to do for a construct or if it's something spell related.
Yeah, so we'll relay those details to Durbear.
Okay. He, looks at some of the pictures, and there's like notes about these things.
Mhm.
Very brief, or some are longer than others. He says, this one has an anti-magic field. That's its specialty. The flesh one, it has a horrific appearance. I don't know if that's what you're looking for. A fright?
No, not like frightened fear, like not like frozen in fear, like actually, frozen in ice.
The next one. Ooh, this is bad. This one has a breath weapon of poison gas, and it's immune to rust. Surprisingly, the iron one. That's what it's saying here. but none of these say anything about the
No.
cold.
Hmm.
Or storms.
No, nothing. Nothing about storms.
Is there? Okay, so this is just a book that you have. Is there a place where this construct is supposed to awaken from a book?
Oh.
It's a magical book.
Hmm.
Yes, if you open the book and do what it says inside, then it awakens.
Interesting. You know, that does remind me. Some people
Yes.
about 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, someone came by and was asking about that. Something similar. Are they asking about the same thing?
They were asking about a book that could awaken a giant construct.
They were asking about a specific book, for sure.
Was it a book that they happened to have on them?
No, they were looking for it.
Okay.
Oh.
And they went to the library.
The library.
Yes.
So you don't have any information regarding it?
No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Okay.
Where's this library?
The library is in the royal capital.
Of the fortress?
Yes, the palace. And
Oh.
when you look outside, you can see
Oh.
the palace across the lava pit. There's a bridge that spans across this over into the palace. And he'll tell you, since you helped me out, I could probably get you inside.
Oh, that would be so sweet of you.
Why, thank you.
And he actually like looks around for a second. What happened to your friend? The extraordinary one. And he looks to Haley.
You mean Bolts?
Yes, what happened to Bolts?
She clears her throat a little bit because she's like on the verge of crying, and she takes a deep breath. She's like, he went on to do better things.
Oh no. I hope he didn't get tired of all this.
No, he just had to go elsewhere. It was more
Yeah.
important.
Yeah, him and his little kobold friend are not with the party anymore. And she's gonna pat Haley on the head, trying to end this topic of conversation.
He nods. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear. I hope he comes back.
I hope so too, but it's okay.
Yeah, you got me now, Squirt. I mean, I'm not the same as that guy, but I can definitely fulfill the big strong role.
She looks up at Cora and smiles through her tears in a sense, and everything. She's like, "Yeah, I have the both of you now." And she looks over at Astilbia as well and everything.
Astilbe
And
just
she just
hands
smiles.
over a mushroom.
She gets on her she reaches up and is just like, "Well, thank you. I'm gonna put it in my backpack now. Thank you."
You're welcome. Glad to help.
A mushroom for
Still
your
just over here,
pocket.
the weird uncle.
Can I give you a mushroom in this trying time?
Can I offer you a mushroom?
Still be the quest giver.
I need 20 mushrooms from the west part of the forest. Can you help me?
Yep.
All right. He'll, he'll do like one last like thing on whatever he's doing. Like he's like doing some type of tool and okay, I think it's okay. I'm good to leave it. Yeah, it's exactly like that. And closes up his shop. You know, like he'll, kind of brush you guys out of like, the shop and closes the door, locks it up with like 10 locks. And
It's a lot
starts
of locks.
walking towards the palace.
I will follow.
Yeah, I'll go with.
We all saunter on over.
Wonderful. Everyone can make their way to the palace. And Thurber kind of explains to these guys look like royal guards, like, some badasses. That these guys need to get inside the library, and there's some important stuff going on. And he tells them about the time that you guys helped with dealing with the whole goblin situation and got the dwarven city a new little outpost with the ability to create warforges now.
Mm-hmm.
And that pretty much lets you all in.
Nice.
Uh,
Karma comes around.
yeah.
Yeah.
Boltz does a good thing. Cora reaps the benefits. Let's go.
Yeah, Stilby's like, I was definitely there too. Yep.
Well, you walk into this library. It's actually pretty big. There are old dusty books everywheres. And like some areas are, like taken care of, and then some are, just not as important. And they are gonna Gerber's gonna ask the librarian about the couple people who came by. About a month ago. And he tells you that they came by in summer of the 12th or the 11th. It is autumn today, the 28th. So it's about I'm doing counting.
Count your shit, boo.
It's almost 60 days ago.
Oh, wow. It's like 2 months.
We're pretty far behind.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Just for reference, each month has 5 days a week, and there's 12 weeks in a month or in a season.
Hmm.
Trying to process that. Hold on.
Yeah,
I guess it's.
5 days in a week.
Hold on. I'm trying to absorb the world building. Trying to immerse myself.
No problem.
You gotta
Hold
change
on. Let me make a calendar. Cora's gonna whistle when she steps into the library. I haven't seen in a library this impressive since Mana.
Who's Mana?
Not a who, a where.
Oh, where is that?
It's over on the continent of Alira.
Oh,
I assume you haven't been there, Squirt.
no, I haven't gotten very far. This is my first real adventure of leaving the house, if you ask me.
Ooh. Well, aren't you being brave?
I kind of have to, but I do my bestest.
Yes, yes, indeed you do. All right, so how are we going to find this book? How are we going to find this information?
How big is the library? Like, does it have the like floor to ceiling shelves and?
It definitely does have like floor to ceiling shelves. And it's probably 30 feet across and 100 feet all the way to the end of just straight books. And then there's like some small corridors, and then there's like a caged off area of like restricted books.
Ooh.
Well, we could ask the librarian. They know where everything is in the library.
Is there a librarian?
There is a
Let's
librarian.
see if anyone else. Let's see who's here then.
So Durbear asks the librarian as well, like, hey, who are those people who came by about, a month ago? And he kind of like recounts the couple people. There's a group of 5, and they were looking for information. They wanted inside of the restricted area. And they took down a nest of hydras. The hydras aren't important right now, but they definitely went into the restricted area. Ryan Gosling, I drive. Hello. That's crazy. Ryan Gosling is in the chat.
Ryan Gosling, oh my god, I loved you in Speed.
Oh my god.
I don't think he was in Speed.
Isn't that a Keanu Reeves? No, it's just
No, yeah.
yeah,
believe so.
Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, I loved Ryan Gosling in The Matrix and John Wick.
I love Ryan Gosling, who is in Cyberpunk.
I love Ryan Gosling, who made that cameo in one of the recent SpongeBob SquarePants movies.
That's crazy.
My favorite actor, Ryan Gosling.
Yeah, true. Hydra's not going to be an issue for long. Yo, what's going on, Vagabonds?
So then they said that the book that we're looking for is in the restricted area?
Yeah.
How do we get access to the restricted area? Do we need an invisibility cloak?
We could ask
preferably-
really nicely.
Yeah, preferably we find a way to get in with their permission.
And if not, then I can,
Leave, right? You can leave. Respectfully. Wink. Anyways, what do we... did they actually take a book out of the restricted section?
I believe, I can't quite remember, but maybe they
Don't you
took
have,
it.
like,
Maybe
a little-
I think they might have copied it.
Oh,
Kinda
are you
rude.
not allowed to take books out of the restricted area?
We try to refrain from not letting that happen. Ancient lore, lots of, very valuable books, very valuable history of the dwarves.
I see.
Right.
That makes
So
sense.
what would it take for us to get into the restricted section to copy some information?
Well, I don't see why you would. You've helped out the dwarven civilization here for, like, finding and getting a whole settlement for the dwarves is a pretty decent feat.
Yeah, I worked very hard to help that dwarven settlement.
And we are so glad. So, the librarian here, I think, looks at the librarian. I think they deserve to look around. And
But not be in the restricted area?
yeah, the
No, look
librarian
around in the
will nod and yes, I believe he is correct. Here, come along.
I guess we're gonna come along.
Haley is confusion as she follows along.
He wobbles.
Worried.
This old dwarven man. He looks like to be like 300 years old or something.
Mm-hmm.
And he has like a set of keys he's holding with his hand, and one by one looks at the keys. He's like looking at it very close up at each one. He's like, oh, that's not the right one. Oh, which one is it? Is it this one?
Cora's getting antsy.
Haley just
Oh.
pats Cora's leg and is just like, my grandpappy has always told me patience is a virtue.
God, you sound just like Elder.
And he finally finds the right key. He's like, oh, it was the first one that I looked at.
Goes all the way around the keyring.
Yeah. He opens the door, the grate
Classic.
kind of creaks, and it's,
Mm-hmm.
I do know that is the noise most doors make when they're old and creaky.
yeah.
Yeah. Only the spookiest of doors.
And inside you can see big old tomes, and he'll like wobble in. He kind of like motions you all to come inside into this like 3x5 room. There is 2 bookshelves on each side. There's a sitting area for like 2 people to sit on the end, and a little desk in the middle. And then he kind of looks up and down, finds a book. Oh, I believe it was this one they were looking at. And the book that he shows you on the cover is a giant dragon and, from what you believe, is probably a titan.
Mm.
Ooh.
Another one?
Mm-hmm. And the title of the book is called Wars of the Past.
Yeah, no, this definitely looks up our alley. This looks exactly like what we're looking for.
He places it on the desk, opens the book very carefully. And, goes through a couple pages. And you're gonna find that in one section, they were interested in this one part that explains a way to open a vault.
I like opening vaults.
And inside this vault is a creature, a being, and possibly this construct you're looking for.
Does it say where the vault is?
It does.
Oh, sweet. Where?
And he'll tell you, I don't actually know if I put a name for this mountain. No, I don't think I did.
Whatever it is, Cora will probably have a different name for it.
So he tells you it's called the Glacial Claw, in today's terms, and you know where the Glacial Claw is. It is the biggest mountain on the island, to the east.
Ah, that makes a lot of sense. Of course, it's the biggest mountain.
It is the mountain that's surrounded in a unending storm.
Yep, that lines up.
And in order to open up this vault, you're gonna have to use multiple power sources. And the way it's kind of described is kind of like what is it talking about? You know, power sources, and then it says something about blood and something about using your inner powers. And you need 5. And you need 5 powers of Great Lords.
Great Lords. Is this a fetch quest?
Sounds like
Put
one.
your gems.
Gesundheit.
Your gems, but there is only 4 of us, and it needs 5. Considering there's a
Wait.
depleted gem in the ice fortress.
Oh.
Gotta power up the depleted one, and there's probably our keys.
Cora, I'm gonna let you make a knowledge local check.
Sure. I would love to. Here you go. Hey, let's go.
Okay, 20.
Oh.
No, I only rolled a 12. That could have been better.
If only Algernon were here for that +1.
With
How's
your
that dude more? No more. Whatever.
all good. With your current knowledge, and
Yes.
you've been all over Cora, but you are very familiar with this island, and the major powers of this land, anyone who's really powerful, people who control domain, control land, or etc., are usually called lords. For one,
Yes, that makes sense.
you know that the demon lord definitely calls herself a lord.
Oh, that is true. She does call herself that.
But is she an actual lord?
You don't know.
A great lord, mayhap.
Maybe.
She seems powerful enough to be one.
Mm-hmm.
You also know that the dragon lords,
Mm-hmm.
the great dragon named named Drax, the Scarred Lord. Is indeed, quote, quote, a lord. If this is what it's mentioning.
Right.
You do know that even the Lich considers itself a lord. You've heard tales that it is the Lich Lord. And those are 3 that you know of, but it's saying that you need 5.
Right.
And it's telling you that you need 5 powers, 5 the blood of each lord, the material, something of these lords.
All right. Well, I mean, it sounds like if we can just acquire one of the powers, then and keep it safe, then this door won't open.
But
So,
if
like-
we need something from one of the Lord, we'd have
look,
to like bring it with bring the Lord with us and everything.
We're not trying to open the door.
No, one of them.
Yeah, if we take the blood of one of them, they still have blood to give to someone else who
Yeah.
wants to open the door.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Yeah, if you need blood from all 5, just
But you also
like,
need you also need powers. That was another thing you need.
It was saying you had to use a power or some kind of source or some kind of like object, a specialized object.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what it was talking about, like a power, an ancient artifact that could harvest the Lord's power, that could harvest the blood and be used to unlock one of the vault's blocks.
Oh,
we just need to find this artifact then and just keep it safe. Keep it secret.
Or we could use it to get into the vault and then take apart the golem and burn it.
what? I don't think that's the best idea. Because most likely when we open the vault, what happens if it wakes up?
We take it apart and burn it. Just a little bit faster.
As
Well,
much
what
as
if
I
it
admire
awa-
your confidence, I would rather just keep the door shut.
I mean, we can't be guardians forever. I presume we all here have lifespans.
Well,
So are we
that-
taking care of this temporarily or permanently?
You're one to talk about lifespans.
The elf who can
Yeah.
live 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Yeah.
be warden for 1,000 years. That's boring.
In any case, if we can find the artifact and destroy it, then the door can never open.
Can we destroy the artifact though?
Yeah, that's the next question.
Anything can be
What if
broken.
it's an indestructible artifact?
Everything is indestructible until it's broken. I'm sure we could find some way to break it. And if not, then one of us gets on a boat and just takes it to another continent.
Mm,
Or, chucks it to the bottom of the sea.
I see.
Maybe throws it into a bag of holding and then that bag of holding into another bag of holding.
And then it's lost forever.
Look, I don't know about you guys, but I kind of don't want this continent to be destroyed, okay?
Mm-mm. We have to
I
save
agree.
everyone. So it's best to find the artifact and do something with it. Well, I mean, destroy it in some form of fashion.
Yeah, but what concerns me is there was already a group of people here who have this information, and they've got a 6-week head start on us.
Hmm.
Hmm.
So
What if they already have the artifact?
that is a good question. So, and the better question is, what are they planning to use it for? How do they even know to search for this stuff? She's gonna turn to the librarian. Do you know anything about these people who came in and were looking for this information?
Well, as I said, it was a group of 5.
Right. What did they look like?
One was, I think, a tiefling, or maybe they were a drow, or maybe they were a demon. I don't know. There was some. I couldn't quite place what they were, but something along the line of that. There was another who was a naked woman who just wore nothing all the time, I guess.
I
Basically,
see why you
like,
don't remember what the drow was.
yes, it was. She was like, I believe, an aquatic elf, or something similar. And then there was a very, There was a man
Put you on the spot.
who, he looked human. I believe he was human. Then,
Okay, that's definitely weird. We don't have those here.
yes, I haven't seen very many humans around here. Almost ever. Very rare.
Cora's gonna look at Haley. I assume that some humans came with you.
There were humans, right? That
Oh,
came
yeah.
with us. Yeah. Yeah, there was a lot of them. But they all kind of stayed in one little area, at least before me and the Algernon and Bolts and Mr. Grick. We went our separate ways, so I haven't seen them in a really long time.
Then he tried to recount the other two. I think she was a halfling or something, maybe a gnome. I can't quite remember. It's been. He rolls his intelligence score. Yes, I believe she was a halfling. And then, the last one. He looked like a human with tattoos all over him. Human, but... Wait, let me... I don't actually know if he actually looks like a human. He's very human-like.
But he's not. He's not human, but he's human-like.
Yeah, he doesn't think
Like a half
this...
elf kind of thing?
It wasn't much like that. It was kind of like similar if you looked at an ASMR who looks like, ASMRs look very human, but there's just something about them that, that that makes them look celestial as well. You know, they're something maybe an ASMR kind of glows, or sometimes they have wings. But this person, his whole being kind of like, he had like a glowing crystal, I think, and like the tattoos glowed. I believe they were purple. That's about what I remember of them.
All right. Well, it sounds to me like either we got to find them or they got to find us. I'm guessing this is the book that Isabella was talking to us about, and by virtue of copying this information, the other group has it.
Mm-hmm.
Can we just assume that this entire time Algernon has been silently copying the information from the book? Assuming we were allowed to.
Yeah,
Because I do believe Cora mentioned that we wanted to.
Okay.
She told the librarian,
Algernon
can we copy it?
Probably do that. I'm guessing.
I mean, if not, I've got forgery, so I'm pretty good at copying things.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, then still, but you would definitely be able to do it.
Yeah, I'll do it.
I wasn't looking for accuracy. I was just looking for like information. But sure, if you want to like make it look 1-to-1, go for it.
Gotta practice my skills.
It's also like, you know, based on like the skill level, and yeah, we could definitely do it. What else can I tell you guys?
Did they say where they were going?
Well, after they defeated the Hydras, they did mention something about Lich Tower, and then they said, maybe not, and maybe they would go north. I don't know. They kind of... No, they didn't really mention other than that.
Not entirely helpful.
Oh.
No, it's okay. You have been very helpful. Just that one piece of information just happened to not be helpful.
Wonderful.
Overall, I would say the helpfulness has been like plentiful.
Oh, that's
4
good,
out of 5 stars.
What was that, Sylvie?
4 out of 5 stars.
I'd go for a 4.5.
Out of 5.
So now we have to figure out a way to locate this party. We could try scrying, but that would be really difficult. Considering we've only ever heard of them.
Yeah, Haley will look over at the librarian and be like, well, did they say where they're going next after they wrote everything down?
We already asked that.
Oh shit, really? My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of told
Lich
you
Tower or north.
that like maybe the Lich Tower and maybe go north, but they were like very adamant about finding something very specific.
Probably the artifact.
My bad. Sorry, guys.
Oh,
Does
no,
does the book say where the artifact is?
It does not.
Oh.
It tells you what this artifact... It tells you exactly like what this artifact kinda is, and they refer to it as the infusion.
Like an artificer infusion?
No, it's you probably hear that, and you probably do think of artificer infusions, but the way it's describing it is 100% not an artificer infusion. And you would know because you've even met Grick.
True. So, how does it describe it?
So it describes this thing, this artifact, being able to take a source out of a creature and being able to take its qualities and insert it into yourself and use those qualities.
Oh.
So I could become a lord?
Cora was getting really excited there for a second, but then when she hears that Astilbe is thinking that, she gets really worried. Power for me, but not for thee.
It doesn't say whether or not you could become a lord, but if you're able to absorb other creatures, it does make sense. You could probably do the same with the lord.
I like the sound of that.
Again, trying to prevent the. Well, I mean, actually, I guess if one of us can absorb.
Oh, you cut out. Oh, did I cut out? Hello?
No,
Hardcore cut out.
no, it was
I did?
hardcore.
Oh, my
Yeah,
bad.
you cut out.
Cora was saying, if one of us absorbs the powers of the Lord and then dies, then we just take the key to the grave with us.
Yeah, so I'll get the power of the lords, and then when I die, no one else can have it.
Well, you want to have power of all the lords?
Are we all going to take a lord? There's only 4 of us.
We only need one.
Well, I don't want to take someone's power. That sounds kind of mean.
Presumably, if the lords are like the dragon, the demon lord, and the lich, then these are not good people that have these powers.
Oh.
So I don't know what your stances are on punishing evil people, but it sounds to me like it would be better off if they didn't have their power.
Well, that's true. Yeah. Well, I don't want evil people to hang about.
Mm-hmm. We don't want any
Right.
evil people around Haley.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So I guess now what we gotta do is we gotta find a way to find them, or find this artifact, one or the other. Does it have a
Well-
picture of the artifact?
Yeah, it does.
Sweet.
You flip to the next page after that, it even shows a picture.
Sweet.
This looks like a cylinder. So, okay, there's like 2 parts. Okay, it's gonna be kind of silly. Do you know what a caulking gun is?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, it looks like that. There's 2 parts to it. One looks like a needle thing with 3. So instead of like 1 needle, it has 3 prongs of needles.
Okay.
There is the canister, and then there's like a pump thing, you know, like where you like insert it or, you know, take stuff out. You know,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
it kind of looks
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
Huh.
Well, I mean, we already know where one of the lords is. It's in the demon city.
We know where the lich is.
Yeah.
And we know where the Dragon Lord probably is. So we have 3.
Yeah, so we just gotta pick our poison.
I mean, the other
But
party said
first-
they might go to the Lich Tower.
First, we need the artifact. I'm assuming they don't have it.
Assuming so.
So if perhaps we can use scrying to see where it is.
Yeah, maybe. You want to try?
How do you
Let's
scry?
see here. Clerics can do it. It's a 5th level cleric spell, so I believe Haley can barely do it.
Yeah, I have level 7 spells, so yeah, I can do it.
You have level 7?
Or I know I have 6.
Yeah, you should have level 6, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you're at level 7 yet.
Give me a sec. I don't think I'm at levels. I think I just got level 6 actually.
Because I remember we suggested, like, hey, maybe we should go to the Lich Tower. And our friendly DM here was like, you guys know that you should have at least 7th level spells before you even take a look at the Lich Tower.
Yeah, I did say that.
Word for word?
And,
Bar for bar?
which would imply that that we do not have 7th level spells. Also, yes, on jaw. For real, no
On
cap.
jaw?
On jaw.
Oh, shit.
No cap.
No cap. Indeed.
You guys level 10 or 11?
11.
Okay, yeah, you guys should have level 6 spells.
Yes.
Which you can cast scrying.
Mm-hmm. But not scry location, unfortunately. That's a 7th level cleric spell. Algernon might have a way to do it. He's got some trickery.
Let's see.
It would have to be through summon monster.
All right, the binder
Unless
book.
he has
Let's
a
make
vestige.
a deal.
All right.
I don't even know what. Control find scry.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was scry. It'll have to be like the next day I use it, cause
I mean, we can
I
hang.
don't
We can
have
stay
it.
in the Dwarven City for a day.
Yeah, cause I don't have it prepared or anything. So
I mean, heck, it's the end of the day already. It's about time we get looking to go to bed.
Yeah, that's
get
true.
out scoodling.
Alrighty. Yeah. The dwarves do tell you if you need any more information about it. Like if you need access to this book, you're more than welcome to come back and have a second look at it for
Okay.
reference. And then you guys have copied a couple of pages. If you guys want to copy the whole book, then it's gonna require a couple of days.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We probably want to catch up with everyone else, so the couple pages should be fine.
Yeah, for now at least.
All right. You guys can head to the local inn. Bear's gonna, try to hook you guys up with everything. You guys don't have to pay for anything. And you guys are basically like mini celebrities around the city. Because like you guys did help out like with a major discovery for the dwarves. So you guys are kind of a big deal.
Nice.
Yeah. So you guys can get to bed.
Well, I mean, if there's still time, are any of do we got shops in the city?
chops.
Shops.
Oh, shops.
Sorry.
Didn't I
Yes.
just say at the beginning of this session not to buy anything?
I just need a grappling hook. I broke my other one.
Okay, fine. I feel like I
It's
don't
like 3
feel like
gold
we have to
pieces.
haggle for 3 gold pieces. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
you
you
could
can always
definitely find a
try.
grappling hook. Do. Okay. Yeah. Is this... All right. You guys can buy a grappling hook, any like small items easily obtainable here. If you guys need anything, feel free to buy it. Otherwise, unless there's anything you guys want to do, you guys can head to bed, wake up, and it'll be the 29th. That is Nox Day, day 4 of the week. And boom. I'm just gonna make a note inside Dwarven City.
So it looks like Algernon, by virtue of summoning, can get... Nope, never mind. It's too high level, so Algernon will not be helpful for this venture.
What spell was it again?
Scrying.
Scrying.
Grind.
Yeah.
Spies on a subject from a distance. That one?
Mm-hmm.
That's the one.
Okay.
Yeah. So you want me to help you understand how scrying works in this game?
Yes, please.
All right. So you need a clerical focus. You need holy water and a font. A font could be a bowl or anything that could hold the holy water inside.
Okay.
The holy water has to cost at least 100 gold pieces, and I believe it acts like a mirror. So, like, if you guys remember when you went, okay, not you, Claire, not. I guess Haley, you don't. Haley remembers, but you, the human, doesn't. But
Probably not. I'm thinking like kind of how it is in like Lord of the Rings, where like the main elf lady kind of poured water in like this like bird bath in
Yeah.
a sense to show Frodo's future of like and like what's going on and everything.
yeah, it's exactly like that.
Okay.
Yeah, you get what's going on.
I got you, boo. Don't worry.
All right.
All right, so I'll help you pay for the holy water if you want.
I should have plenty of money, but
Yeah, and you should be able to reuse this holy font like multiple times. Like you can pour it out back into your holy water flask.
oh, okay, cool. So,
But you have to have like a place for that water to sit still.
okay.
Let's see.
Worst comes to worst, you have to pour it into a puddle, and then you have no hope of recollecting it.
Let's see. And then, material components, eye of a hawk, eagle, blah, blah, blah. It has to be an eye, and then plus like acid, all that stuff. Let's see. If the save succeeds, you cannot attempt to scry on the subject for at least 24 hours. Though, the way around this is that there are 5 subjects here. So
Right.
you could try up to 5 times. Now, another thing is that as with the divination scrying spell, the sensor has full visual acuity, including any magical effects. In addition, the following effects have a 5% chance per caster level to operate through the sensor. So if you have anything like detect chaos, detect evil, detect good, detect magic, and you can even message. And there's probably like some other divination spells that you can use through this. to like wacky ends.
Okay.
Let's see. If the save fails, you can see and hear the subject and the subject's immediate surroundings, approximately 10 feet in all directions of the subject. If the subject moves, the sensor follows at a speed of up to 100 feet. You can see or hear the creature, which may be at any distance. If the subject succeeds on a will save, the scrying attempt simply fails. Yeah. So, and then there's like knowledge stuff. So if you basically right now you have secondhand knowledge of this person. You've never seen this person. You don't have a picture. You don't have a possession, stuff like that. So it's going to be much harder.
Okay.
But we do get 5 chances, which is awesome.
Yeah.
And if I've done the math in my head correctly, it's possible they just have to roll really bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we don't roll for this. The person we're scrying on rolls to prevent it.
Okay. Okay. I didn't know if it was like a roll v roll kind of thing.
Nope, we just have a. I believe they have to beat a DC 15.
Only DC 15?
10 plus 10 plus spell level.
10 plus spell level. Oh, yeah.
I recall.
Okay.
So if anyone has like really good will, then probably not going to get them.
They also gain a +5 save modifier because your knowledge is secondhand.
Yep, that's what makes it hard.
Yeah, so
we just hope for a nat 1.
Exactly.
All right, I'm gonna look at some of their information.
Or maybe a marginally higher roll from someone with a terrible will.
We must warn Polo about these evil people absorbers.
Not evil. Very nice. Very kind.
Yeah, totally don't want to take the thing and steal your blood.
Yeah. I don't want your powers.
Who, me?
No, that'd be crazy.
Stealing the powers of an ancient evil lord? That's never happened before.
And certainly if it has, it never had any unintended consequences.
Never went wrong.
Yeah. Not looking at Saturday.
No, never me. I've never been the bad guy.
Yeah, of course. All right.
You've never done anything devious in your life.
So, Haley, you wake up.
Yes.
You do your preparations. So, who do you want to try scrying on first?
The naked lady.
You're gonna get smacked for that.
No.
You're gonna get smacked for that.
So who kind of like is the top person we should focus on first? Like a top 3.
I mean, we don't know much about them aside from there is odd-looking human with tattoos, supposedly human, halfling, tiefling drow-ish looking creature, and naked water elf lady.
Okay. I didn't
And
know
then
if there
did you say there was also a halfling?
Yeah, halfling.
Yeah, halfling. Yeah, he said
I did
that.
say halfling. I said halfling. Come on.
My bad.
Yeah,
Keep
I
up.
know. I guess let's go for the halfling first.
Okay.
Little halfling to halfling.
Yeah. We just got a connection.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I'm going to make sure that nothing wacky is going to happen.
So the worst that can happen? Just kill off another person?
Uh-oh. No. Ooh, that's...
That wouldn't be possible.
Hmm. Oh, that's too bad. Okay. No, that doesn't help. All right, let's see. Difficulty saved. Furthermore, if the subject is on another plane, he gets a plus +I bonus. Can you check your DC? What's your DC? Do you have a +5? What?
Mm,
What are you asking?
Or is it just 20 plus spell level?
It should be 10 plus spell level.
Or yeah, 10
yeah.
plus level plus spell level plus. Did she get to add her modifier bonus?
It says
I don't
18 on my sheet for my level 5 spells, but I don't know where the +3 is coming from.
hold on.
It
Let
could,
me look it
it could
up.
just be.
No, not DBD, not Dead by Daylight. Come on.
Mhm.
Wrong game. Spell save. If yes, spell save equals DC.
Is it
Is this
plus
the
my
DC
wisdom
for the
modifier?
saves other characters must make to avoid the character's spells? If yes, spell save DC equals 10 plus spell level plus casting ability plus any relevant feats.
Okay,
So I would be adding +3 because of its wisdom, my wisdom modifier.
correct.
Okay, so it'd be 18.
I need to
And
talk to Rob and Courtney then.
All right, 18. All right,
I
and then plus
yeah,
a
because it's
5.
10 plus the 5 and then plus the 3.
Or no, not plus. Wait. Okay, no, I think it's just 18 because they. Yeah. All right. Um.
wait, why are they having a beach episode in like in like a winter continent? Huh? I just realized this. They have a beach episode on a winter continent?
You can have a beach
Sure.
episode.
Ooh.
Sauna.
I don't
That's
actually.
impressive, honestly.
Okay, so Haley,
Yes.
you. All right.
Do-do-do.
I think this is what happens when you try scrying on this person.
Mm-hmm.
Need to pull up do, 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 do. Something. Usually when a scrying fails, it just fails.
Yeah.
But not only does it fail this time, you're hit with a blinding light of what feels to be godly power.
Okay. Some
Oh god,
godly
the last
power.
time this happened was not good.
Uh,
Okay.
and you see a odd symbol that you've never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
It do. I'm reading. Hmm. I think I forgot to put it. Courtney, do you remember the Wait, I think I forgot. All right. So a blinding light with a symbol kind of blocks your path with this one, and you feel like
Mm-hmm.
no matter how hard you try, you're not going to be able to pierce this veil of this
Okay.
person. Um,
Okay.
you don't have enough information, maybe,
Mhm.
and you believe that there is something protecting them.
Okay.
This
So it's
person
not.
or the whole group?
Yeah, I was gonna say for this particular person or the entire group.
Mm, for this person right now, at least.
Okay.
Yeah, we
So
don't
we.
know. I guess we don't know what happens for the rest of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if we
Um,
try another person, we can see if it pops up. But
yeah. Who do you want to try next?
As a would you like a reminder of who the options are?
no. Do you guys want to pick one of them? I picked the halfling, so that didn't work out.
I'm gonna say the drow tiefling person.
Okay.
They seem rather interesting.
Hmm.
We'll try
And
that one then.
I'm totally not picking them because they likely have a very poor will save.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
Totally.
Now, let's see. All right. You picked this person. Oh, man. Hmm. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna use their current. Let's see. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Oh, it's not placed on there. Let's see. Is it 10 plus? Do. Oh, wow. Heck. Sorry, I'm just like reading their abilities.
You're good.
It's when it comes to other adventurers, I'll say it gets complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have no idea who these other people are.
Who could they be?
Who
Could
could they
be.
be?
Who could they be? That's the $1,000,000 question
Whomstative.
for today. Could be anyone.
Oh, did they not get? Yeah, I guess they don't get that ability. Okay. Unless I'm wrong. All right. You start scrying. You all look at this bowl set up probably I'm gonna guess you guys set up this in your hotel or your inn, and
Yes.
you have the
Mhm.
bowl set up, and you see a woman with horns. She's very muscular.
Um,
Oh, interesting.
And they seem to be walking around in a winter storm right now.
Oh.
okay.
Very insightful. Thank you,
Do we
Haley.
see do we see anyone else walking with them?
Yes, you do. You can get a good look at all the characters, and get like an idea of what they look like.
Awesome.
And
I'm gonna do my best to sketch them so we get an advantage next time we scry.
Yeah.
Well, I already know what they look like by looking at this, so that's easily like.
Yeah, but you need to specifically have like a visual reference in order to get the advantage on scry.
Yeah, there's like there's like different bonuses that you can get
Well-
from scrying.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, there's picture connection. I was looking at knowledge. That was my bad. But
Yeah.
connection, it says likeness or picture. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Score's gonna sketch them.
Okay.
Are we able to get enough information of like the landscape that they're at to at least get a decent idea of where they are? I know there's a current winter storm going on.
Yeah, give me a spot check.
Okay.
Can I roll to aid?
Yes.
Me too.
Yep. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, 11.
Oh, I didn't help.
Oh, 9, even worse.
A 10 is enough to aid.
Oh, I got an 11. I'm aiding.
Yes, so that's a 16 total.
And then Haley, you got 16.
Let's fucking go.
In the
Sorry.
distance. Let's see.
Or I was too busy drawing. It's okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Make sure you get the ladies
Gotta-
in high
Gotta
def.
really. Could you not on main for like a second?
They are walking towards a big mountain right now.
Does the
Oh,
mountain look
Actually, no, they're not
Oh,
walking.
no.
They are riding on astral steeds. In like an astral carriage.
the heck?
And
They're
then one
better than us.
person, the human person, is riding on top.
So fancy.
It's kind of badass.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
Haley will like look over to Cora and go, I'm sorry for bothering you, Cora, but does that mountain look familiar to you?
Does it?
You've never seen these people before. When
No, the mountain.
Oh, the mountain.
mountain.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Yes.
'Cause
Yeah, I've
you said
obviously
there's
never
no-
seen the people before. If I did, I would have drawn a picture and we could have gotten a better scrying.
The mountain looks like the glacial claw.
No.
They're already headed. No.
Yeah, they're headed to the glacial claw, and they are way ahead of us.
Bruh.
I am drawing. I am actively doing that. I am capturing your likeness.
Only I could just teleport us there.
Could you?
I'm trying to look for teleportation.
I don't know if clerics have
Actually, what's
teleportation.
I was gonna
I
say.
don't think they do.
I feel like they do.
They don't
But-
get greater teleportation. They also don't get regular. They don't get greater dimension door. They don't get regular dimension door either.
Unless if you're a travel domain cleric, which
Yes.
you're not.
Okay. I'm not.
Draw my good side.
You know what? I'm gonna. Which one?
Which one? As a half nymph, I only have good sides. Yeah.
If the Aqua Elf arm is acting weird or moving not like normal arms, it's not AI generated. It just does that. These guys. Wait, is this an AI generated feed? Haley, did you ping Chat GPT to get it to show us where these people are?
Absolutely. AI is the way to go in this future.
I can't believe AI made it to my home continent. 2 left hands. That's crazy.
Oh, Stilby, do you have access to teleportation through your Fey abilities?
Let's see. I definitely forgot to update them when I leveled up.
That's fair. That's all good.
I know I was missing something.
Yeah, I don't think there's. Oh, I think domain or clerics have circle teleports.
Oh, like rituals?
Yeah, they have like.
Well, unfortunately, it doesn't look like Algernon's going to be much help for this.
Teleportation circle. Nope. No, they don't.
I don't have
Yeah.
anything related to teleportation.
Okay.
Only we had a sorcerer in the party.
If only.
If only.
If only we had like a 5th member at all.
If only.
Unfortunate. Well,
Teleportation circle is a 9th level spell, bro.
yeah, it is. For some reason, I was thinking that, like, because I remember, I think in 2nd edition, they have like something similar to teleport, but I don't know what it is. I'm surprised clerics don't have like a easy access to teleportation.
I haven't given up. I'm still looking.
I know.
How?
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna ask, how far is it for us to go from the Dwarven city to the mountains?
Well, you actually know that it's not like uber far.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're actually like in like a good distance.
Okay.
Yeah, we just have to get there first.
Let's see. Map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
You're on the map.
Yeah, as you guys can see on the map.
See two.
Yeah, you guys are this one right here, I believe.
Okay.
And the said mountain is like way off to the left. Or right. I don't know directions apparently.
Okay.
I found one teleportation thing clerics can do. It's a 6th level spell called Word of Recall, and it can take you back to your sanctuary. Unfortunately, this mountain is not our sanctuary.
Haley's just like, I can't do this adventure anymore. Peace, bitches.
You could, oh my god, it could literally teleport you back to Galthar. You could just go back home.
It's like accidentally cast it. It's like, oops, how do I get back?
Well, we don't have a cleric anymore. Oh no.
Peace,
God,
bitches.
this part- God, that would make Algernon the only original member still remaining.
Sag.
That's crazy. Very sad.
I'm gonna give you guys a couple minutes to brainstorm if you want. I need to use the washroom. So I'll let you guys
Have
talk
fun.
to chat. I'll let you guys talk to each other. You know, you guys do what you want to do with a couple minutes.
Okay.
All right. Glad my books are, accessible right now.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think we should just buy a carriage and horses.
If anything, we should what's the word? Windwalk.
Huh? Yeah, that's true too.
That would get us close, but we can't enter the storm with Windwalk because we'd just be blown away.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I mean, we can just windwalk our way up to where before we get to where the storm hits, and then
Right, I'm back.
run as
That was
fast as
fast.
possible.
Yeah.
Fast as fuck, boy.
Yeah, I just need to take a wizard piss.
Wait, what is this? Ah, that's a 9th level spell. I am doing my best, but I do not know. Yeah, I think our best bet is to windwalk over to the storm, but then I think we'd have to windwalk over it to get to the mountain.
Mm-hmm.
But even then, that would all take too long.
Yeah, Vagabonds, they're also a month ahead of you, so we're playing with we're kind of playing with time right here.
So this what we're looking at, they've already played a month beyond this time.
So wait,
we are
I'm not
playing with
looking at
we're this is future second group.
we're they're a month behind us.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought they were a month ahead of us.
I thought they've already made it to the mountain.
Yeah,
Jeez.
technically they are a month ahead of you. But you guys have been here longer
progression wise.
Yeah. They've had a month to look for this already.
Yes.
But
So,
what we're looking at right now is going to happen in the future. So it's not happening right this moment or in
No,
the
it is
past.
happening right now.
So it's
But-
happening
but we
in this moment, but for them, it's happening in the future. If that makes sense.
yeah, in case it's not obvious, this is the other party.
Yeah, no, I get that. So, okay, I get it now. I got you.
Yeah.
It makes sense. I get you.
So yeah, so we're just guesstimating essentially, like little meta here, but we're guesstimating what they're going to be doing a month from now.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like, maybe they're going there. Who knows, like time is fickle, as one would say. Fickle,
Right.
Fickle. It's a pickle.
Pickles.
Pickle.
Yeah.
So the question is, what's our next move?
we
do
get
we
1 month
beeline-
worth of crafting.
Do we beeline it to the mountain and wait for them to arrive?
Well, we need the artifact, so are we assuming they already have it?
Yeah, that was my question. I was gonna be like, are we under the assumption that they have the artifact already? Is that why we're waiting for them?
I mean, yeah. We have to at least explain to them the gravity of the situation, and determine what their intentions are with this information, with this vault.
Mm-hmm. I'd say we just beeline it for now. Up there.
Wait,
And then-
scrying lets you communicate with people.
Does it?
You
I thought it
can.
was just only to like see them.
So you can use the message spell with them. So you could have prepared to message them if you wanted to.
I did not have message prepared because
I mean, this is something you would have known ahead of time.
Oh, okay.
Like,
Okay.
Looks like clerics don't get message.
there's, it's not message. It's called something else.
I know Haley's used it before with the kobolds.
I have I have like
Sending.
telekinesis, but that's besides the point.
No, how did you communicate with the kobolds?
Oh.
You have sending.
Sending.
Yeah, I was gonna like check my spells because I think I still have it, but yeah, sending.
Yeah, so you can make a 25-word sentence and contact these people. There's no saving throw. There's no spell resistance. They just get a message.
Yep. So this has nothing to do with scrying. This is a completely different spell.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's 2 spells in one.
Yeah. Is that something you want to do? What are you feeling? Because this could make everything easier, and
Yeah,
instead
we
of,
probably
like,
should.
hunting
We
them
probably
down.
should send them a message.
Yeah.
See if they could meet up. Tell you
Meet
what,
up at
we'll tell them to meet up somewhere, and we scry them tomorrow. If they are not going to where we told them to meet up, we're going to assume that they are hostile, and we have to hunt them down.
Alright.
Oh wait, Kit, did you say she could detect evil through scrying?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
I can do detect evil, detect good.
Do detect evil through scrying.
she can use lots of different divination spells through scrying. So anything
Yeah,
that's like detecting things or that will divine something about it. She has lots
See if
of
these people are
options.
evil.
You
Do
want
I
to do that,
have to-
Haley?
Or would it be detect good because I'm under a good goddess?
If you're under good, it would be detect evil, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
Correct.
Okay. So it's the opposite.
Yeah.
Yes, because you are hunting evil to take it out, essentially.
Yeah, like neutral isn't gonna oppose you. Generally.
Well, it might.
Generally.
That's the thing about neutrals. You never know what their motivations are.
Yeah.
All
Dang
right.
neutrals.
So what do you want to do first, Haley? You want to detect evil first, or do you want to send them a message?
We'll do detect evil first, just to be on the safe side, because I feel like depending on what this comes back with, depends on how we word what needs to be said.
Okay. Wonderful.
How
All
much do we
right.
need to threaten them?
You detect evil. The tiefling drow looking person is definitely evil.
Okay. I mean, that makes sense, because tieflings are demonic creatures.
Yeah, and they're raised in like a certain way sometimes, and that definitely determines their alignment. There's not
Mhm.
it's not always the case, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's usually how it's looked at. Let's see, detect evil, an evil creature. Their evil aura is of moderate value. You think they are anywhere between 11 to 25 hit dice, basically. Are is she considered an outsider? I don't think so. Maybe.
Tiefling drow? I don't think so.
Ooh.
Wait, maybe?
Wait a minute. No, this. All right, so. Yeah, this is an overwhelming evil.
Overwhelming evil?
Yeah. Yeah.
From like that character in particular, or from the entire party?
From that person so far. Let's see. Let's look at some other characters.
There's some extra spice on the and air quotes drow.
Yeah, she definitely has a little bit of spice.
Cora's intrigued by this drow.
All right, the rest. Where's Buddy? Oh, there he is. It's way at the end. Okay, the rest do not show signs of evil.
Okay. So she'll just look over at the others and be like, well, I think if we give the message to any of them except for the tiefling, I think it'll be fine. However way we word it.
Stilby just gives a thumbs up. Whatever you think, Haley.
Well, sounds to me. Well, if you got a bunch of good people traveling with an evil person, it doesn't look like the drow is their prisoner. So maybe they don't know they're evil?
Maybe they're misunderstood.
Yes, I think they are misunderstood. We should always assume the best in people.
I don't think this is a situation where we should assume anything.
Yeah, but for now,
Let's send them a message. Tell them that we are a concerned party. We would like to meet up. And yeah, the drow is evil.
BTW PS, your drow is evil.
The concerned parent.
Okay. 25 words.
25 words. You put a little Haley spice on it. You know how to make yourself friendly.
Who do you want to send the message to first? You have to pick a
probably not the drow.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably not the drow. I'm kind of iffy on the halfling because of what
That
God,
weird
like,
protection
told him.
thing.
Gave you a headache.
Yeah. So I would say any of them other than those two.
Okay. There's a human guy. There's the human guy, and then there's the elf naked lady.
Well,
And
you know what? I'm gonna roll for it.
okay.
I'll do a D4. We'll do 1 for human guy, 2 for human guy with tattoos, because I think he said he had tattoos.
Yeah.
3 for the elf lady, and 4 is a reroll.
Okay. 4 is just like I don't want to. I don't want to talk to the protected lady.
All right, man with tattoos it is.
All right. You are able to send a message. So it has to be 25 words.
Okay.
To this elf lady, or to the tattooed guy.
Man with the tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I started it by saying salutation.
Good opener.
Good opener. Good opener.
Yep. One word too, so that saves space.
Exactly.
Just don't follow it up with "How are you?"
Oh shit! I was about to do that. She's like starting to write. She just like looks over. She's like, I should probably not say "How are you?" Right?
Salutations, comrades. I hope this message finds thee well.
She like starts writing. It's like thinking of all of that. And she's like, oh wait, I only have 25 words. Starts backspacing everything.
Scratches it all out.
Yeah.
Imagine it was actually like progressive, and it's like she's like, salutations. I hope this message finds you well. Wait, I only have 25 words. Oh no, I need to start over. The drow is and then just cuts off.
Yes, choose your words very carefully.
Just out of context, seeing Vagabonds put "I am clothed" in the chat is wild. Good for you.
It's like I'm clothed as like a silk garment on.
Wearing a hat. Some socks.
Yeah, the other party is scrying on you guys, Razzle.
Oh shit.
Oh my god,
So far,
what's she gonna do?
oh my god, I don't know.
Wow, I can't wait.
Oh man. Next time on Dragon Ball Z.
What would be a good meeting place? Should I say the Dwarf Fortress or
Make them come to us.
you come to us because we're the ones that are more important.
Can I think of a notable location that's somewhat halfway between where they are and where we are?
Yeah, there is a kind of like a city along the coast that's like a ruined city. You believe it is right here. I'm gonna ping it on the map.
I see it.
And it's right off to the right.
Cool. Tell them to come to Ruined Coast City, south.
Let's see. You know this place as Cron Ridge.
Yeah, but I'm assuming these people are from Galthar and they don't know the names of these places.
Correct.
It's gonna be hard, you know, convincing them, one, that we're people worth meeting, two, the place to meet, and three, warning them that that their drow is evil.
Do we need to tell them their drow is evil? They're just chilling.
Currently, I'm at
I mean,
23 words, so I don't have
guess we
enough
could-
words.
I guess we could leave that out.
Yeah, we can just leave that out.
We'll tell them when we see them. You know, don't tip them off to it just
or
yet.
just let the drow just be. We don't know if the drow's done anything evil.
Right.
And
We don't want to
ask them
cause
to speak
drama.
louder.
Why are you guys being defensive of the drow we haven't met? The only thing we know about them is that they are a tiefling drow and that they are evil.
Well, we don't want to cause drama within the group because we don't know
Yeah.
what's going on.
We don't know
Drama
all
will
the
help us
facts.
fight them.
Anyway, here's what I have so far.
Anyways.
Anyways, on to more important things. I have salutations. We're a concerned party regarding an artifact and would like to meet up with you. Please come to the southern Ruined Coast City.
I like that you wrote
Should
that
end
like
with
a
thanks.
professional email.
Oh, thank you. It's because I'm sorry. I write fucking 50 plus emails a day. My bad. I'm sorry.
And end with love, Haley. You said you had 2 words left, right?
I do have 2 words left.
There you go.
Love.
That's a little Haley spice right there.
Love Haley. I thought it was the salutations that gave it the Haley spice, but I think that'll give us some more Haley spice.
A little bit more. You can never have too much Haley spice.
Does a smiley face count as a word?
Can you send emojis via
Emojis.
sending?
Pull in close bracket.
Can I send the concept of a smiley face directly to their brain?
Do you want to try?
No, I don't. I meant exactly 25 words, so I don't want to mess it up and try and put it in there.
Okay.
I just put it like actually. I don't even put space smiley face. I attach it with Haley, so they just think Haley, like smiley face.
Okay.
Like it's part of my name.
All right. Can you send the? Yeah. Okay. And then I'm gonna send it to the player. See if he has any response for that. Otherwise, I will probably just make it up for them.
Okay.
But to answer your question, Razelmar, she is sending it to your character, but when we mention the drow tiefling, we are talking about Polo. We're just not sending it to Polo.
Marco?
I don't know if they have a Marco. Pretty sure they don't.
A smiley face appears in Ashmore's, mind.
Ashmore just cracks a smile and he's like, What am I doing?"
Why did I picture it? Like, you remember that meme like a couple years back? And it was just the letter E, and it was like Markiplier's face on top of Lord Farquaad, and it was just
Yes.
E. All I can think of that is just like, but a smiley face.
We love it. All right. While you guys are waiting for a response, what's your guys' opinions so far? What do you guys have any ideas? What
It's just about to go down.
Shit's
Well,
about to go down.
I guess we gotta pack up and put the holy water away and hope that we can meet them out there.
Mhm. Yeah. I'm hoping it'll be a very, uh, very diplomatic reasoning discussion.
Hmm.
Just all meet up. Everyone is cool with each other. It's all rainbows and unicorns, and that's it. Nothing but good vibes is what I'm hoping.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't have too many expectations. I'm just curious.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I know nothing about the other party.
Cora's
I'm mad-
concerned.
I am. Yeah.
At least someone's like, maybe we should take this a little seriously.
No, like I'm like taking it seriously. Like Haley's taking it seriously, but she's trying to see it as a more positive light to try and like
Ah, yes, the
yeah,
positive bean.
positive being.
So yeah, we pack up our stuff. We
Mhm.
drop by Durbears to thank him for all his help before heading out of this fortress.
Okay. Okay.
You know, it's not like we're expecting someone to message us back. That'd be silly. I like to imagine we were still scrying when Haley cast sending. So we're just watching and then we see like Ashmore just sit up like, oh, someone. I just like that, like they felt their phone buzzing in their back pocket.
Yeah.
Okay. So something actually happens, and instead of getting a message, well, instead of getting the sending spell back to you, how it usually works, um, a mental link is kind of like sent between you two somehow.
Okay. Somehow, some way.
Yeah. Um, it's like a direct link to talk.
Okay. Yeah. Well, like kind of like what Algernon.
Kinda, but it's a bit more wackier.
Okay.
Let's see. So you forge a passive mental link with a creature with which you have previously and had physical or mental contact with. The subject need not be within sight or even on the same plane as you. The subject recognizes you, and you can mentally communicate with it for the duration. So they have around a minute or two to talk to you, exchanging
Okay.
messages of 25 words or less once per round. Receiving a message is not an action and does not provoke attacks of opportunity, etc., etc. We are all getting
Okay.
new Discord sounds. Oh, oops. I mean, that's kind of how it is.
I'm gonna start sending just tons. I'm just gonna start spamming Hydaland's inbox. You hear that, chat? You hear that?
All right. So he sends you, Haley, I will alert my comrades to this and see what can be done. We'll return soon as... Yeah, okay, so I will alert my comrades to this and see what can be done. We'll return soon as we can. Amicably, Ashmore.
Haley gets super excited, and she like her eyes start sparkling, and she's like,
Just gasped it so hard.
"No, I did say something, but my mic didn't catch it." So, but gasped excitedly, and she goes, "They responded."
Goes to speak, but is breathing in the whole time.
That was so funny. Oh my god.
She'll respond with, "Oh, hello." Okay, that was 2 words. "Oh, hello."
Remember, you have 25 words.
I know.
again.
I should write this down. Write this all out.
Sending a message and getting a call back. True.
Let's see.
One, two, three.
Yeah, calling people in D&D is funny. I imagine, like, people who have, like, the sending spell and are just, like, pranksters probably just, like, cast sending at people just for fun. And that's the
Just prank
reason
calling.
why people get, like, divination protection, just to not be annoyed. You know?
Divination protection is just a spam block.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like, it's like, oh, I want scry protection, not because I don't want people spying on me, because I don't want the annoyance of people calling me all the time.
Want these telemarketers out of my head.
Dude, I do not know what I would do if telemarketers could beam messages directly into my brain. I don't
have
know how I
written
could
my-
go on like that.
Oh, sorry. I've written my
Yep.
response and sent it.
Okay. Oh, hello, Mr. Ashmore. And okie day. We are leaving the dwarf fortress, and now to head to the coastal city. That's what she sounds like, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Wonderful.
Be like, more
That's
like,
what you sound like.
yeah, it's close enough. Be like, oh, well, hello, Mr. Ashmore, and hooky day. We are leaving the Dwarven Fortress now to head to the coastal city.
I guess the grunts don't count as words. Like the little
Yeah.
noises she makes in between aren't
Well-
words.
Yeah, little.
So she can make
I
as
guess
many of
it's
those as she wants. Those are free.
He just thinks I'm totally normal and everything, and then he comes meet me in person. I just have a bunch of grunts and small noises. He's like, "Shit, this wasn't a part of the message."
The
Oh,
funny
God.
thing is that this is a mental link, so you can hear all of
Can
it.
hear them.
Yeah.
Fantastic. He's getting the full Haley
Experience.
Yeah.
experience.
We've been trying to reach you about your stagecoach's insurance.
Oh, hello, Mr. Ashmore. We've been trying to reach you about your carriage warranty, extended carriage warranty insurance.
We've noticed that your phantom steeds have not been insured. And the Phantom City would like to make sure that they get paid for all of the uses and Oh, they're so kind.
Aww. So nice. Can't be mean.
At least if they tried to detect evil on us, they wouldn't detect anything. Surely.
Surely
Of
not.
course, no one evil
I mean,
is in our
if they
midst.
went to detect evil on said person, aka Haley, nothing but good vibes.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, the rest of the group all suspiciously neutral.
Hmm.
Neutral.
If
They just
anything-
see this. They just see this small bundle of like joy, and then they look up and they just see these 3 towering figures over her, just like exuding chaotic energy.
All right. Ashmore responds with, "Understood, Miss Haley. We're in the middle of something and hope to deal with it soon. We'll brief you when we arrive."
Oh my god, he's so polite.
Wait, they're dealing with something?
No, they're dealing with something right now.
What are they dealing with?
What do you? Okay.
And then right after that, something happens and he has to cut off the link. So, yeah, the link gets cut off between you two.
Oh my god.
I do not like this.
Oh wait.
That's kind of giving vibes of they're gonna still go to the mountain and then get to us afterwards.
Hmm.
You know,
Maybe.
maybe we should have been more pressed about, hey, don't do what you're doing.
You
I
want
was
to message
hoping
another
to
person?
hoping that talking about the artifact in the first message would kind of give them the hint of, we know what you're doing.
Hmm.
I mean, we could still send them another message.
Technically, yeah. I could send them another sending.
Yeah, I don't know, something like, yeah, it could be several things.
Yeah.
I don't know. In any case, Korra doesn't trust them. So I think instead of heading to the coastal city, we're gonna beeline it for the mountain.
But shouldn't we clarify first? Because it'd be rude to make them go down there and we're just not there.
Then
I would
we'll look
rather
like the suspicious people.
I would rather ghost them and get to the mountain first than have them, have them go to the mountain, us not go to the mountain, and then this continent is destroyed by a giant construct.
I guess.
Also, if we tell them where we're going, like, then they're I don't know, I guess you could tell them that we'll meet them at the mountain, but then they have time to like set up traps and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
If they have prep time, and that's prep time is very valued.
Am I able to get a vibe on that last message?
Can I get a vibe check?
Can I get a vibe? Can I roll for a vibe check real quick?
I roll vibe check.
Hmm.
I mean, do you have sense motive?
That's a great question. I'll get back to you on that once my roll 20 stops loading so much.
Yeah. You can roll me a sense motive check.
Okay.
Perfect.
One day my roll 20 will stop being slow.
Oh no.
Mine was weirdly slow earlier.
Yeah. Oh, it's just frozen. Fantastic.
Uh-oh.
Ah. It's not just slow. It's not moving.
Uh-oh,
Oh my God.
SpaghettiOs.
You want me to roll for you?
No.
Okay. Give you a nat
No.
one.
You're just gonna roll me a nat one and be like, sucks to suck.
Yeah. Damn, you shouldn't have let me, man.
No, I'm gonna try.
Places
I'm
the
gonna
die on a 1 is like, oops.
maybe next time. I'm opening up my Internet Explorer to see if it'll run a little faster.
Okay.
Mm. Okay. Sense motive. Beautiful.
Hmm. Well, with a sense motive of 6, you can't
6 is
discern
good, right?
anything, honestly. Like,
Oh.
yeah, like it's you need a 20 to even get a hunch.
Damn. You hate to see it.
Yeah.
Damn, not even. I don't even think 6 can get you an inkling.
No.
Nah. It gives you a try again next time.
Yeah.
Gives you a don't even try again. Give up.
You're off at this. Do something else.
Yeah. And as a character, you're not even like really trained in, you haven't really practiced sensing like your vibe
Mhm.
checks with any people,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not proficient. I'm not proficient in vibe checks. I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess like I would feel comfortable. I would feel comfortable sending one more sending to them before heading off towards the mountains.
Okay. You want to try someone
What about you
different?
guys?
I mean, the message cut off, so I don't know if we'll even be able to get a response. Because what if they're, I don't know, fighting some sort of beastie out there?
Yeah. Well, I guess like it's more like a heads up, like, oh, we can help you if you need it,
Mm.
or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe.
That'd be better, yeah.
Yeah, like, hey, if it's something you need assistance with, we can meet up with you.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah. But like not telling them we're going up the mountains or anything. Like Hardcore said. They could
Yeah.
start putting booby traps up and everything.
Yeah. That's true.
That's true. But alright, I'll just do oh my god, talk soon.
Toxic.
Talk soon, smiley face.
That's crazy.
There you go. I'm sending it. Yeah, same person. If it's possible. I know he like took off the message link and everything, or the link. Mhm. Mhm. Right. So would that message that I'm the sending spell to back to him, would I know that it's still gonna get to him? Oh yeah. Okay. No worries. I'm not expecting a response anyway, so it was just one of those kind of things that sent where it's just like giving a heads up and then not expecting anything else from it. So, yeah. I guess after that we'll just start packing up and heading up to the mountain.
Mhm.
Right?
Yep.
Oh, that is weird. Okay, interesting. All right. Yes, I did mute for a second. Because I wanted to check something out. Yeah, that's cool. All right. Well, you can start heading towards the mountain. And I'm guessing, so it cost you 2 hours of time to cast scrying.
Mm-hmm.
Scrying is a hour casting time each. And then sending is casting time 10 minutes each. So probably 3 hours have passed by, potentially.
Didn't we only cast scrying once?
No, we did it twice. We did it one for the halfling and then one
Oh, yeah.
for the
Yeah.
tiefling.
You're right.
Mhm.
You are right.
Or I wonder if you cast it once, it continuously works, and then during the duration, you can attempt to scry on people. I think that's how it works. It activates, and then you use it. So I'm going to say 1 hour has passed. So 2 hours in total. And yeah. Yeah, you guys can pack everything up. You guys have some notes. You have the secret books and everything. You know. And can head to the mountain.
Perfect.
Now, how do you want to get there? Do you want to wind walk there? Do you want to do it by foot?
Well, I think we were gonna wind walk up until like we get to the storm, and then like
But yeah. Okay. Unless anyone else wants to have any other ideas. Good shit.
Good
We will
shit.
wind walk
Nope.
then.
That was the best I can muster, I'll be honest. I tried. I searched.
All right. Yeah. All right. So we're gonna say you guys start with a wind walk, if I'm understanding correctly.
yeah, and then
Yep.
once we get to the storm, we'll figure it out from there.
We
And like normally,
we can go
Algernon
over
could
the
probably
storm.
like.
Yeah.
That is true.
You guys can potentially see if, if it's like a hurricane where, the middle is empty, maybe it's full, maybe there's some weird stuff going on.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you could do wind walk. It's 185 miles. Wind walk. Let's see, level 6 spell. You guys pretty much just obtained that. It's 1 hour per level. And you guys move at 600 feet or 60 miles per hour. 600 feet per round.
So 60 miles an hour. That's basically 3 hours to get there.
Yeah.
A little over.
Yeah, you know, it's so fast. We don't really need to take too much of account. But
I mean, heck, we'll be there by lunch.
yeah, I'm gonna start moving you guys. And while you're in the air, looking around.
Fuck. Shit.
Uh-oh.
So sorry.
okay?
I'll get back. It's fine. I bought snails today, and I forgot to put a timer to acclimate them into the water.
Okay.
It's fine. We're good. It's only a couple minutes.
All right.
You got this.
I'll wait until maybe she comes back.
Ooh. I guess this is important, isn't it?
Tiny bit. You know, it's the big story moments right now, I think.
Going
Oh,
to a new
boy.
area.
Yeah.
Gotta get the whole
True.
description.
Yeah. I got like 10 tabs up because I was just looking at spells.
Bro, that is some weak sauce. Do you know how many tabs I have open right now?
50?
Actually, yeah, that's a pretty good guess.
Damn. That's
pretty close.
that's pretty good.
I got 50 tabs. I got like I got 4 browsers open.
Ooh.
Got OBS running, got a video rendering in the background.
I was more just internet tabs, but yeah.
I got a cake in the oven.
Cake in the oven. Baking that cake.
Yep, I'm not even at my computer right now. I'm out mowing the lawn. I'm on my grind set, son. I'm out here flying to the Bahamas.
Just living life.
Need to keep up with the times.
All right. Well,
Twitch cannot hear you apparently.
yeah, I changed it because I was like testing something to see if like stuff happened, but stuff didn't happen when I turned it off.
Okay, so they can hear you now.
Yeah.
Prove it.
Hello? Hi, chat. One in the chat if you think the players are gonna die today.
That's I'm a little worried about that statement. When was that ever on the table?
One. Damn, they think you're gonna die.
We haven't had combat in forever.
Oh my god. He just put a emoted one.
That is a really audacious one. Only one, but the other 3 will be scarred for life. Which one? Which one of us is dying?
Me.
Are you volunteering? You said that with such
sacrificed
gusto,
myself.
such enthusiasm, such chutzpah.
It's messed up, man.
Gotta leave my mark on this campaign. And then I can come back with an even more unhinged character.
Oh no! Please don't die. Please, please live.
That is a threat.
Don't, Hydalann, please do not kill Astilby. I can't handle any more chaotic neutral.
No one will die. He'll be fine, right?
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
We all died.
I knew it. Whose fault is it?
All right.
Yeah, this was all part of Hydalann's plan to just convert the campaign to another party. He was sick of us.
Yeah.
How could you do this to us, Hydalann?
I mean, I wasn't trying to say it, but
You never intended to run two. You never intended to have two parties in the first place. It was just the one.
Yeah. All right. So when you guys are windwalking, over to your right, you'll actually see the ruin that Cora was talking about. Cora can point with her misty hands down in at the waters in between these two crevasse looking things.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like in between there. There's a bunch of ruins, and there's like a small like bridge that clears the gap between the two sides, and that goes over the water and looks like an easy way to cross if you were to do it by land. Off to your left, you see more mountains, and in the far distance, you would see all the great forests up ahead, past these big mountains, and I want everyone to give me a spot check.
You got it, Chief.
Checo.
Otto Checo. Oh, let's freaking go, baby!
Nice.
Is Cora like giving like a whole tour guide kind of talk and everything, and be like, and to your left, you will be seeing.
I mean, you can't talk when you're in your misty form, but that would have been so good.
Yeah,
so
it would sound like.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I forgot you couldn't talk. Damn.
Damn.
But yeah. All right.
You just see Cora pointing a misty finger over there, and you're just like, "What are those?" Sorry.
The wind claps.
I'll take my 2015 memes somewhere else.
What are those?
My prehistoric Vine references.
You keep bringing up old memes. Like, do you know any current memes?
They're not as good as the past ones.
Oh, that's a call out right there. You hear that, Gen Alpha? You
Okay.
got to step up your meme game.
Yeah, there you go. And then when you guys are looking to your left, Haley and Cora, you see this black tower in between two mountains. And it's kind of like when you're flying right around here. You see a tall black tower. And Cora, you know exactly which tower this is. This is the Lich's Tower.
Yep. Is it right here?
Nope. You see the line? It's at the other end of the line.
Oh wow, that's pretty far away.
Yeah, and that's where the tower is.
Okay. Not at all where I thought it was. But now I know.
Yeah, now you know. Cora would have known, but you.
Yeah, I, the player, now know.
Yeah.
It's an old meme, sir, but it checks out.
Who's talking about old memes now, sir?
Do you know how old the people who run Livid Let's Die are?
No.
They're older than you.
They're older than 31?
Yes. By a considerable margin.
Jesus.
I don't know if it's that considerable, but
No, they are ancient.
No.
They practically playing with fossils.
Damn, that's messed up.
Oh man.
The shock in her voice is why she dies first.
Yeah. Thank you for not saying considerable. All right. You guys will continue up, and you'll start reaching a point where there's like a blizzard starting, and you can start flying to the top. And it almost seems like this. It's kind of like the storm is kind of curved in a way. And when you get to the top, it kind of ends. And it's a nice flat storm right at the top. It's not like it's not like super wild. Oh shit. Okay, no, things are fine. Okay, I had to check. Okay, and you guys can continue to travel over it.
Woo.
And you reach a point where you can actually start to see the end of the storm. And there's like a clear area where you can kind of see the inside and the bottom of this, or the tip of the mountain. And surprisingly, you see a... Actually, give me a spot check again.
I don't know
Another
if I
one.
can do better this
Another
time.
one.
Another one.
Yeah, I couldn't do better. I literally could not do better.
Oof.
Just roll good.
Just roll good.
I did.
Show us,
Mhm.
Came
Haley.
to
Show us
spotting the
how.
witch tower. I was great.
Okay. You know what? You want to see these hands? Let's look
Ooh.
at
All right. All right.
Hey.
All right. Just gonna make sure if there's any modifiers. Have you get bonuses to spot with being a elf or a fae?
Oh, me? I mean,
I believe you do. Have you already accounted for it? Is the question.
I probably have not accounted for it.
You've been nerfing yourself this whole time.
Yeah. I play for the lulz.
You know what? That's valid.
Well, an elf gets a +2 to dexterity, low light vision, +2 to search, spot, and listen. And then I don't know if you're a half fae gives you anything.
It has ability adjustments, so like +2 dex, -2 con, etc. And then my immunity to enchantment spells and effects.
Yeah, nothing for spot. So you get an extra +2, and that's from your elf. The racial bonus from your elf.
My spot still would have been lower than Haley's, though I only rolled a 15, so that would be 17.
Yeah. Cora, you don't see much. Stilby, you are gonna see a ruin on top of the mountains. It's covered with some snow. It looks old. Maybe this is what you're looking for. But Haley, when you're looking around, you see a big creature laying on the mountain. Looks familiar to you. Something you've seen recently, and then you squint your eyes. And it's a white dragon.
Oh shit! Like, just hanging out there, or like, is it injured?
From this distance, to see if it was injured would be pretty tough. It doesn't look injured. It might be just hanging out, looking for its next meal. It could be resting.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it spotted you. Maybe, you know, could be all sorts of things. But you see white dragon for sure.
I do see a white dragon. Okay. Um. When are we stopping? Are we just gonna keep going? Asking the party.
I mean,
We
we
can't.
want to find the vault.
Okay. I'm gonna put a pin on that white dragon.
Okay.
Part of me really wants to like stop and focus on like the white dragon thing, but like I know Haley is mostly focused on this thing that we're doing, so
Okay. Well,
I'll just put a pin on that.
yeah. You do kind of remember something about this vault being inside a building, a temple. It could be this temple that is, you know, on this mountain, that it's saying it's on this mountain.
Well then. Good talk. Good talk.
Good talk.
So then we should stop, maybe stop here, because you said it could be inside of something.
I don't know. It could be inside the temple. It could be, you know, do you want to check the temple? Do you, like, you're currently in the air, right?
Mhm.
You're flying around. If you cancel your spell, you're gonna fall to your death.
That's also true. Yeah, I guess let's stop at the temple then.
Okay.
But if I cancel a spell, will everyone else is everyone else going to be stopping?
Hmm. That's a good question.
Yeah.
I mean, we can see her, right?
Like you could probably see my floating body or floating cloud descending downward.
Yeah. Uh.
Would my telekinesis be able to do anything?
Your telekinesis.
Well, I don't really have telekinesis. It's like speak without sound. It's a racial ability that I have as a wise halfling, where I can communicate telepathically with any creature within 20 feet.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, you could talk to the party members.
Oh, okay. Cool. I didn't know if I didn't realize kind of if I'd be able to use it or not.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's
I don't.
an ability. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a racial ability that I have. Let's see. Yeah, it's a telepathic link, so I could talk back and forth, I believe, but it's only one person at a time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you can talk to people one at a time if you want to, and
Okay.
No group chat in this joint.
Yeah. I'll link up with Cora first
Mhm.
and just tell her like, should we stop at the temple right at the mountains and everything? Is it what we're looking for is said to be hidden inside something.
Can I talk to her back?
yeah, it's a
Yeah,
telepathic link.
Cool.
it's a telepathic link. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I could imagine. I could see it being in a temple.
Okay. I saw a white dragon resting nearby.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was injured or not, but he's over there. And then a floaty finger points in the direction of said dragon.
Can I see it now?
Yeah, you can see it.
Oh, that's not good. Is it? Does it look like it's a white dragon, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
How big is it? Like, we'll say compared to the prince.
Much bigger.
That might be Drax.
As a king? Like king?
The
Or Great
this is
Lord.
Drax. Drax
You've
the
seen
Dragon Lord.
Drax.
Oh, I
Oh.
have seen Drax?
Yeah, you guys well, you guys saw his silhouette, and you know Drax doesn't leave the kingdom.
Oh, so
this isn't Drax.
This isn't Drax, but it's definitely a dangerous dragon.
Yeah.
I mean, could be the king.
So we want to steer clear.
Okay.
So
I will.
let's head down and into the temple before we unveil.
Well, okay. Well, I'm gonna cut off our link so I can talk to Stillby,
Sounds good.
and then I'll shut off the link with Cora. Then move to Stillby and say, "Well, Stillby, we're gonna go down to the temple, on the mountain over there," and then ghostly finger point over to where we're going to be landing.
And sounds good. I'll
Okay.
follow.
And then we all dive down 90 degrees.
Alrighty. You guys can dive with your 600 feet around movement, and I think you guys can easily make it into this temple without this dragon noticing, because you guys are just incredibly fast.
Or just some wind and some wind.
Yeah, plus like you guys are basically clouds. It's hard to see. It's blizzardy, you know, like it's clear, but there's
like
like
a-
a blizzard around.
It's a blink and you'll miss it kind of situation.
Yeah. And like even if you do see something, it's like, what the heck was that? You know? Maybe
Yeah,
it was just
that was a weird. Yeah,
yeah. Oh, it must have been the wind. You know? Moment.
it was. It was the wind. You would be correct, sir.
Yeah. And you will make it inside the temple.
All right. I guess we will dissipate our forms then.
All right. I don't have a map for this place yet because I didn't expect you guys to go here. But
Surprise.
I might have a description somewheres.
Descriptive box text?
Yeah. Towns, locations. Save. All right. All right. When you guys get inside, it's a so the temple is circular in nature. There's like multiple columns. There's like an outside wall that surrounds these columns. And the top of this temple is in the shape of like a giant oval. That's not like, it's not like it's a slight oval, if but anyways. What can I say about this place?
You can always leave it as a surprise for next.
I could. It has been 3 hours.
I would not mind.
Mm-hmm.
Give you a little time to prepare, and maybe time to see what the other group does tomorrow.
Yeah. What you do see surprises you all. For when you look into this room, there is an immense power present.
Oh my geez, what kind of power?
You see glyphs, lines, and all sorts of magical knowledge. But with that, we will end it there. Until next week, we'll explore what you found, what is in this room, what to do with it, and how does it involve you, the party, or the other party, or all that fun stuff. What is this place? What is it for? Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good.
I wrote it all down so I can hold you to it.
Yeah. And the talk between players is going to be a bit weird because the time difference is it's a little bit far, but we're going to play with some ideas of we're just going to be playing with what could happen. And when
we're exploring alternate timelines.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. Love it. And when
enter the FrostVirse.
Yeah, when the other party catches up, we'll do like a little recap of when things happen. If things change, then we'll adjust. Yeah, it'll be fun, I think. What date is it?
Yeah, sounds good.
The date is the 29th.
The date is Friday at Olive Garden.
Olive Garden.
Olive Garden. Never-ending breadsticks and salad? No, soup and salad.
Or Red Lobster if you prefer. Their cheddar biscuits are incredible.
They are. Their food is mediocre, but their biscuits top notch.
And you can get them at the grocery store.
They're not as good though. I've tried them.
No.
I made what was it? Not chicken soup. What was it? Pot pie. But instead of using but I used the chicken biscuit stuff from Red Lobster on top of it instead of regular pastry dough.
Radius is like,
that's
yes, a cliffhanger.
Yes.
Let's see. Gonna be really awkward if our party gets there like 2 weeks before you.
Yeah, we show up and the whole place is just cleared out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like, oops, something happened.
Oops,
Oh,
oops.
SpaghettiOs.
You should have met us right away.
Yeah. Yeah. Otherwise, we will most likely see you guys next week. What do you guys want to do after this? And if you cannot meet with the party and all that, what do you guys want to do? You want to hunt for this object? Do you want to
Yes.
the artifact? Okay.
Yes. That's what I want to do.
I mean, I'm
Mhm.
content with that.
Gotta
So,
take the power
That
of the
was
Lord.
that's what I assumed our game plan was. Anyway, so yeah, I'm cool with that.
Mm-hmm. Let's craft. I want to make stuff.
I want to make stuff.
Fine.
It's all the F's at the end. With a 77-day difference, I don't think our party should meet. Yeah, well, you're not the DM, so meh.
It's we'll see what happens. We'll see what the party decides.
They'll just conveniently get frozen in ice for like however long it takes for us to meet up.
It's like, yeah,
Legit.
Like,
That
whoops,
is
the storm was too fierce and you were lost for 66 days.
legit. That is what one of my another campaign that I'm in, like, that's what he did with myself and my fiance because we were new players and everything. He literally was like, okay, here's a little bit of like how the world is. We'll do a little RPing here and there, and he's like, oh, by the way, I'm gonna freeze you guys, and for 2 weeks, you guys are gonna be frozen there, so you can keep up with the other party, and so I can mesh you guys together. I'm like, oh, okay,
Imprisoned in ice. That was session 1 and we skipped it.
yeah.
Yeah. The other party got frozen in ice.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Imagine. But yeah. All right. Well, I'll talk to you guys next week or, during the week. And we'll figure out,
Mm-hmm.
you can figure out what this, well, you guys know what the artifact is. You just have to find a way to get one of your own and all that stuff.
And siphon the
Okay.
Lord's power into me.
I will give you guys a heads up. I'll message the chat later when it comes, but on the 22nd, June 22nd, I won't be able to make it because my mom is hosting a baby
Ah.
shower, so
Aw.
I will not be here.
Okay, sounds good.
Very reasonable. Have fun.
I will do my best.
Alrighty. Thanks for showing up, guys, and hope you all had
Thank you.
fun with
Good job,
all the
everyone.
divination shenanigans.
I know all the spelly stuff, but good job. Good job, everyone.
Yeah.
Yay.
Alrighty. I'll see you guys around.
All right.
Catch
Bye.
you later.
Bye-bye. Let's see. If you need time skip us, I feel like we should get some benefits from it, not just lost opportunity. Oh no, I'm not gonna time skip you guys. Yeah, don't worry about it. Things will happen the way they need to happen. Yeah, no, you guys aren't gonna get time skipped. Yeah. Yeah. No, everything will be all good. 大丈夫。大丈夫。 When in doubt, alternate universes, the campaign splits into 2 unique campaigns. Damn. How'd you know that was happening? Yeah. That's something that I've thought about doing. And we'll see what happens. Yeah. We'll see what happens, man. Maybe some shenanigans will happen, Maybe some cool stuff. We'll see. Mm-hmm. Let's see. Alrighty. All right. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna raid out to someone. All right. Great stream, man. Hey, thanks, man. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see. Who should I raid? Let's search for following. These people are playing D&D. Do. This person's playing Elden Ring. These people are doing VR chat. Let's see, who else? Pog. Holy moly, there's a lot of people I'm follow too. Oh, I could probably raid Mr. RPG or JRPG. Maybe. Okay. Honestly, I think I only have like 2 or 3 potential people to raid. I could do Marvel Rivals, maybe. I don't know, man. There's a bunch of people. You know, I'm gonna raid. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna raid Buddy. He's playing Marvel Rivals. And I've known this guy for a long time. Oh wow, he's been live for 9 hours. Holy moly. But yeah, say hi or whatever you guys want to do. If you guys have to, head out, feel free. But yeah, we're gonna raid Billy Bob Joe Dirt. All right, guys. Thank you for watching. We'll see you guys next time on something. All right, bye bye.